Hello. Okay. We are about ready to start play here in about 5-10 minutes. Our first match is going to be Molly Oliver and Regine Lane. Welcome. This is the day 2 of the Ladies Legacy 10 Ball Women's Open. And we will start off with our point match, and then we will have our 2 7th, 8s playing into our 5th, 6th. And then the loser of the point match will wait and play for the winner of those. So, I'm going to be on break until these ladies start. I will leave this broadcast going for everyone just to watch a little practice or whatever. So, I will be back shortly. Okay, we are about ready to get started here in just a little bit. Run through our Salado ad.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, we are about ready to get started. Molly and Regine are warming up a little bit. All right, we have started with the first break. And Molly Oliver has broken dry, and Regine Lane taking first poke at the table. Regine has decided to play safe, and I'm going to say that that's a pretty dang good safe. Point and hook Molly, the 2 balls blocking, 5 balls blocking the masse spin. This is a pretty darn good save. Molly is forced to jump here. We have a foul hit on the 2. Regine takes ball in hand with the 1. All right. Well, this table is open. Not too open. 2 ball has a pocket. 3 ball, you might have to be banked or maneuvered. The 1, do you take the opportunity here? Do you take the 1 and try to kiss the 9 open? Or do you play safe? I mean, I could go 3 foul with this, or I could go for a run and gun. Now, I think Regine here, she's got the 2 ball here. She might play the thin cut angle into the side with the 3. She could play safe. I think she is called safe. No, she's probably going to bank the 3 under the 4. She tried to get behind the 10-6-8 line. She has left Molly a hit at the 3. Now, on this one, I'm playing a hit on the right side of the white circle of the 3. Probably going to try to get a little bit of English to come down. Oh, she thought she could make it. That changes the whole idea of playing safe with that, so we'll let the girls play. Hello, John. First in the chat. Holler, let's go, Molliver. I'll let you guys watch a little bit on this, and I need to try and get a cup of coffee. And we'll be back very shortly. Okay, I'm back. I took the rest of the coffee in one there and informed Brittany to replace that. Okay, Regine, making a good run, opportunity to run here. Ball speed is looking really good. That was a good angle on the 8. She has a little bit of an off angle with the cue ball going toward the upper part of the table here. Probably pocket speed and take your cut. Okay. Controlling shot. 9 ball's frozen to the rail, so I want to contact the rail and the 9 at the same time here, and she's just going to play over and back, probably back over to the left side, just above the side pocket, and take the cut at the 10. Woohoo! Wiped its feet on the way in, right there. But she went over and back across again. Just take your medicine, play your shot. Here, Regine Lane taking down game 1 in this point match. Molly won the WAG, and she broke that rack, and Regine gets all these even racks. Regine opening up with a real solid rack. That's hot coffee. All right, Regine Lane to break rack number 2. All right, looks like we're going to have a dry break here. Molly Oliver going to be coming to the table. Has a straight look at the 1 ball, but it's either a 1-3 or a push, maybe a combo, maybe a safe. We shall see. And Molly has opted to come off the left side of the 1 and try to plant the cue ball on the 3. Not a bad spot, and leaves a 1 rail kick. It looks like the 1 has room to slide past the 2. Granted, you kick it in properly. Okay, Regina out of the 1, bumping the 2 closer to the rail in the corner, and the 1 ball comes back across. Molly with a little bit of a back cut here. You'd like to hold up and not get to middle of the table. Just try to come off the rail just a little bit. A little bit of high inside English. Came out a bit farther than you'd like, being over the 4, but still workable. Good shot. Come around the 3. It's easier to hit dead or inside on this shot than it is to use your outside English. Molly tried to use a little bit of the outside, hit it a little bit thick. Eugene coming to the table. I have a feeling Eugene will try to play safe. Maybe put the cue ball behind the 3. Or and she does. Cue ball behind the 3. And 2 ball in a great spot behind the 4 and 10. You got the whole 3, 5, 4, 10 line, all blocking the 2. 1 rail kick is eliminated. That's a really good safe. Got distance and lane blockers. I don't think there's a hit that way. Oh, wow. There was a hit that way. I sit corrected, folks. There was a 1 rail hit right there. I did not see that. It's got to be the camera angle. Right, John? Camera angle. Eugene probably playing the 8 ball here. 2 ball came up a little bit heavy, but very manageable. Like Eugene is looking at a back cut on the 2. Well done. Cue ball's going to roll right up on the 3, though. Eugene taking a look at a thin hit on the 3. That's right, John. Camera angle. Wow. Another nice little safe shot from Eugene. Molly Oliver coming to the table. Molly has decided to come off the upper side of the side pocket, point there, and make contact with the 3. Could be a kick to the corner or a corner bank. Oh, kick that ball right into the corner. Good shot, Molliver. Saving yourself with a very nice straight-in shot on the 4. Well, good morning. First match jitters. She hit the 3 so clean. Was so perfect on the 4. Caught her off guard just a little bit, I think. But now she's left Eugene with a beautiful layout here. Tic-tac-toe. 7 to the 9 shape. It's key. I myself an absolutely stop shot in the 6. Exactly. On this, I'm going to use dead with a little bit of right-hand English and try to come short of the side pocket, but maybe a diamond above. About where bridge hand is at. A little bit heavy, but still manageable. 9 and 10, both in the same pocket here. Whoa, ball. Miss Molly, I know she's yelling at herself a little bit. She knew she should have had that rack. Regine taking the 2-0 lead. Miss Molly to break rack number 3. All right, Miss Molly Oliver breaking rack number 3. Let's see if she can get right back in this match, folks. Good solid break. She's going to come right down for shape on the one on the side. Wow, this could be a good out here. 1 in the side, 2 in the upper left corner, 3 in the upper right, 4 on the left side. Making sure you have angle or draw shape off the 4 to the 6. 7 in the side, right side, 8 in the lower left, 9 in the lower right, 10 in the lower left. Map completed. Now, can you execute? Good speed control. Very good speed control. Looks like there's a slight little angle on this with the cue ball wanting to go downhill. Okay, Molly's going to draw. All right, now we have changed a tiny little look on shape here. Molly has played excellent speed control for the 4 on the upper left. She can still get right back into shape here. This is nothing but straight up make the ball draw it. Drainage. Looks like she has left the 6 a little bit flat, but she still has pocket cheat and rail maneuverability here. Molly taking a real good look at the line she wants to use to stroke this. She's left herself really straight. She's drawing. All right, punches the ball up here. Molly making a decision. Does she play it in the side or does she play it downtown? Looks like Molly's playing the side pocket. Yeah, she's going to leave Regine pretty good for the corner here. Regine taking a really good look at her shot here. Looks like she's playing a little punch draw, possibly. Okay, good control. 8 in the lower left here with just a little bit of out off the rail. Yeah, maybe out to a little bit above where the 8 is. Just like so. Regine really firing it up. Trying to take a 3-game lead here in the race to 6. All right, Regine leads 3-0 and has the break. This could be tough for Molly to come back from. Right, bracket number 4. About to be cracked open by Regine Lane. The break 3 on the side. Going to have a good look at the 1 to the 2 here. 4 balls in a bit of a tough spot. It's hard to predict where they're going to try to get to the 4 on this. So Regine taking a good look at it. 4 doesn't go past the 8-6. Shape to the side is like you need to bump into the 10. Thinking she's going to play for a safe line. Regine went for a stroke shot and left herself a tough hit on the 4. He's going to put some left spin, come around the 7, try to punch this 4 across table and maybe get the cue behind the 10 or 9. Well, pop it open. Okay, Molly has another opportunity here. I think Molly really needs to take this game. (3-1) is a lot different than 4-0 mentally. And Molly with a good punch uphill here. We could play this either way. I think I like the side pocket. Stays away from most of the scratchies. And she just called out the side. Good little cut. Okay, off the rail. Got some stroke room here. Looks like she has a little bit of draw angle here. They've become around the 8. Nope, she just wanted to come back out and across. This is a good stroke, got good shape on the 7. She did not overcomplicate her shape at all there. That was really good. A lot better than what I had in my head. Molly finding a window. Molly's laughing at herself here. Forgiveness, young lady, forgiveness. The ball is down. Okay. Molly with a 10-ball carom, missing the 9. The 10-ball spots up here. They're playing alternate break, no early 10s. 3 foul rule is in effect, and a random rack. Rack your own alternate break. Looking at a slight off angle here on the, a little more than slight, on the 9. Like she's shooting just a little bit of low ball here. Oh, rattle this. This 9 ball is going to ride up for Molly for the corner ball. Molly needs to just say thank you, take down the game, and get ready to break rack number 5 after you take down the game. Molly makes the 9. Comes over and across, and he's a half a ball above the 10 here. There's no problem making this ball. Should have no issues with scratching. A bit of high ball. There it is. Molly Oliver is taking down rack number 4. Cut Virginia's lead to 2. Okay, is that a little bit better, Pete? Any more squeaking? Test, test, test. You doing better? John, how are you hearing me out there? Any more feedback? Everyone hear me okay? Baldwin, John Baldwin says it's fine. I just turned down my max volume on OBS just a little bit. Pete, you got anything coming off on your end? All right. Molly with a scratch break, giving Regine ball in hand on the one. Boo. Yeah, Regine taking a long look at what she's got here. Regine powered through the 10 there a little bit with the one on the side, leaving an up the table shot on the one. She also had opportunity playing safe and trying to get Molly on two there. On our other tables out front, Jeannie Christensen is playing Marion Poole. Jeannie is up 2-1. The jukebox table, Christy Palmer and Lisa Tran look like they are tied 0-0. Okay, Regine's going to come up a little bit short on shape here. Jean often come above the side with some left English. Ooh, huh? Yeah. Molly Olive with the ball in hand on the 3 here. She's trying to determine how she wants to get shape on the 4 to get back to the 5. Good. Falls the 3 to the side pocket. Looks like she's slightly got a downhill push on the cue ball after making the 4, which is good to get to the 5. Good speed. Left herself a little ways off the rail. A little bit of downstroke on the cue ball if she needs it. Oliver decides to play very, very conservative on this. Molly taking a good look at the 6 ball, how far it's off the rail and such. Six ball goes down, wiping his feet a little bit. Oh, just opened that up just a hair, but enough to fall. Now the 8 ball. Molly taking a real good look at how she's going to get shaped. Molly has missed the 8 ball. Moving an open shot for Regine here. Not sure if Regine purposely understroked that a little, or if she wanted just a hair more out of it. But this angle does get natural movement to the 10. Probably play a short side shape. You could correct this, use just a little left angle to try to come down table. Looks like she's using the hair bit of right. That's the ball in. Ball's traveling. It's going to come up short here. Regine looking at a really thin cut. She's calling the cut cross. Well, she's going to miss good here. Molly taking a look at how far off the rail the 10 ball is and what she can do to make the 10. She's called it right there in the corner. Molly plans to maybe come off the rail here. Spin. Well, she did not miss as good as Regine did. Regine with a fairly routine timing cut, about half a ball off the rail. Regine taking down her fourth game. She goes ahead 4-1. All right, we have a little bit of a player's break here. Molly went to the bathroom. No, let's say thank you to the Legion. The Legion has put on tournaments up here for many, many years. All through the Paul Allers era. And now we are in the Peter Frampton area. Lawrence Frampton Jr., but we all know him as Pete. This is Pete's little logo, Blind Squirrel Pool Tournaments. I think that's pretty darn cute. I like it. And this is our tournament flyer. Ladies Legacy 10 Ball Open, women's only event. This is a race to 6. There was 21 women that showed up playing an APA event for a chance to go to Vegas on their teams. So a few of the ladies on 2 different teams opted to go play the APA. Which, hey, you got an opportunity to go to Vegas, you got an opportunity to go to Vegas. The stream is brought to you by 8 Dibs, Distinguished Billiards. Mr. Jensen is on vacation, traveling on Utah right now. Thank you, sir, for putting all this together and allowing me the opportunity to come to. I'm Jason Fick, head commentator for Distinguished Billiards. Yakking at you on our stream. Ourselves, we are sponsored by Salado. Let's watch that ad.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Okay. We're waiting for Regine Lane to get back in. Regine and Molly to come back in the room. Regine with a 4-1 lead. and she will be breaking rack 6. Take a wee little break here until the girls come back. This is Jason Fick. Be back with you shortly as soon as we have some action. Okay, we are back. Regine pocketing the ball. And not a good look at the one. This looks like kind of a tough hit. I think Regine's going to play 2 rails here. She's just going to push and let Molly deal with this. If I'm playing this, I'm going to jack this up a little bit and play the 1 right into the 10 ball and try to get the cue ball behind the 4. Which that looks exactly like what Molly's going to try to do. She did real good with that. She's left the hit on the 1 very difficult. Okay, Regine is going to try to come 2 rails to the 1 here. Oh, foul stroke, hit the 4. Molly with ball in hand again. 2 balls away from the 2. I may try to play another six. Molly, seeing 5-ball, I think. Maybe she sees the 1. One ball goes clean, 2 ball goes right to the 2. Nice. 2 leads to a good shot on the 3 to get to the 4. Oh, Molly's coming a little strong up on the 4 ball. You make the 4, take the medicine on the 5. Not trying to do anything fancy, just make balls. Looks like she has a slight little angle here. Good stroke, slow down. Okay, you got great shape here to get to side pocket on the 8. Or you could hold shape and play 8 in the lower right corner. Yeah. Molly playing shape to the side pocket, and that's not bad, that's not bad. Molly just rolling her in. Nope. Okay, that's good shape on the 9 to get to the 10. Don't need a whole lot of draw here. She jumped up just a little bit there. She tried to force it. Jean taking a look at this 9 ball. Looks she might be trying to cut this ball. Oh, she's just gonna come up. Yeah, she's gonna leave Molly a corner cut here. 2 real Z shape to the 10. 2.5 rounds. Oh, Snooker. How are you, Eddie? Trying to get a side look at the table, but Molly's standing in my way. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm absolutely cornerball cutting this. Man, don't even try to draw that. I think I just try to cut it in. Come short of the side and then back across and back out. But sometimes when you're at the table, it looks a lot more complicated than it really is. And then when you're sitting in this chair, you know, your shooting percentage is really high when you sit in this chair. Gene taking a long look at the 9. It's down there a ways. It's got some difficulties with it. She's staring it down pretty good. Gene opting to play a bank safe. He has left Molly with a pretty straight in look at the 9. Manageable shape to the 10. Miss Molly really needs to get this game. Okay. Molly pocket for 9. Getting close shape to the 10 ball. About 3/4 of the ball width. Just gotta take a good look at your line here. Okay. Molly Oliver takes game for second game. Will be breaking rack number 7. She is trailing 2-4 to Eugene Lane. Chelsea Otto and Julie Frazier are waiting for the 2 matches out front to play into them. Out front we have Jeannie Christensen battling Marion Poole. And Marion Poole is up 4-2. That match looks like. Let's get a refresh, make sure that's all up to snuff. Yeah. And Julie is waiting for the winner of Marion and Jeannie to finish. And Chelsea Otto is waiting for the winner of Christy Palmer and Lisa Tran, which they are not using the live score. Let's get back to our match here after those live scores. Molly with a dry break. Yes, John, she is still in. Eugene gonna leak out a little bit of a kiss here on the one. Oh, I had my mic off there. John getting the house ready for another open house today. Molly Oliver grabbing the jump stick. Oh, I think I'm calling the one. No matter what I do here, I'm going to call the one. Good try. But then we will look here for Eugene at the one. Straight in, but still it's a look. Eugene has a little bit of an angle here. He can get good on her two. Three balls right by the side. Good stroke from Eugene right there, missing the three, leaving himself pretty straight on it. A little bit of draw shot. On the 3 ball here to get to the 4 in the upper right corner. Could be really decent. Regine has really shown a great aptitude for this game. I enjoy watching her play. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gene trying to go right at the 6-9 and open something up. Pretty sure she's going to play safe. Overcut. 6-ball a little bit. Gotta watch out for the side pocket here, though. Regine trying to play a little safe, slide the 6 over to the left rail and get the cue ball behind the 9. And left volley straight in with the 6. Pocketing the 6. A little off angle on the 7. Just going to pitch over to the far right rail. Come back out for the 8 in the lower left corner. Molly handling that shot expertly. And then you have the 8 to the 9 here. You can play this slow, get past the 10, play the 9 up, or you can come around it and try to play in the lower. Well, that's a lot of stroke. You could also try to bump it. A little harder than that, possibly, but in my view, this looks like the 9 ball's lined up toward the side pretty close. Molly looking at the distance and space she has between the balls. Looks like it's very minimal. Oh, Marion Poole has defeated Jean Christensen 6-2. She is now playing Julie Frazier. Kristen Palmer is up 4-2 on Lisa Tran. Chelsea waiting in the background for that. Okay, Molly Oliver going for, looks like a shot in the side pocket here tonight. What a shot, what a shot, what a shot. Molly shivering a little bit. It's a scary little shot. Yeah. Relax. You made a tough shot. You give this one all the attention it deserves. All right. Molly taking down her third game. She trails 3-4 to Regine Lane. Regine Lane to break rack number 8. It's 72 degrees. It's sunny outside. But in here, man, I feel like we cut a diamond from where I'm sitting. Okay, Eugene Lane to break rack number 8, leading 4-3. Now race to 6. This is 10 ball, alternate break, rack your own, no early 10s, 3 foul in effect, random rack. Looks like we have us a dry break. Molly coming to the table. Looks like she has a tiny bit of stroke room past the 6. One ball seems to be open. Okay, Molly has played the 1 and come right up on the 2. That 2 might just filter right into the side, folks. It just might. You got the 10 and 6 there as kissers. Yeah. She opts to play a little bit of the 6. We might have tried to throw that 2 a little bit. Eugene making a good shot on the 2. Now coming to the 3. A bit of draw coming off the 5. Got good shape to the 4 to the 5. Okay. Virginia getting a good angle here on the 5. See if she decides to come around the bottom of the 8 or above the 10-6 for her 6 ball shot. Looks like she's coming above. Okay, that was a really nice little stroke. perfect straight line. Oh, this is one of my least favorite shots. 6 ball. Have to go and pass the side, and it's barely off the rail. I always seem to catch a point. Regine coming across the top of the 7 here. Play that right where the 6 went. We have a scratch. No. 4 balls on the table. It's like the 7 and 9 are apart. So the 7 should go in the upper corner pocket. Possibly go in the side pocket as well. Apparently it goes in the lower corner pocket too. Yeah, nice little angle on the 8 here. I say you come up above the 9 and play the 9 in the lower right corner. Only shooter's choice. You do what you think you can do. And that'll do. Now just cut the 9 in, come across table, your 10 in the side pocket. That ball down. Key ball in a great spot for the 10. Molly Oliver looking to tie this match up 4-4. And she has to break. And there we go, folks. We got us a tie ball game. And it's now a straight up race to 2. Okay, rack number 9, Molly Oliver to break. We have us 2 really evenly matched gals here playing this point match. And 9 ball goes down. Gonna have a look at the 1 ball here. One to the 2. Throw a little inside English at the 1 ball cut and try to slide between the 5-6. Get on that 2 ball to get to the 3. Ball down, not gonna get far enough here. Molly should be kicking the 2 here. Okay, Molly is going to the air. Going to the air. Decides she's going to throw down a little air time. I think this is risky. And now it's double risky. Giving the ball in hand to Regine here. Table's fairly open. Fairly, it's wide open. 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4. I think the 3 to the 4 is going to be the key here. You can play it up and out, not forward with the 2 ball to get to the 3 here. She may have wanted a little bit more. Okay, she's caught the 5 a little bit, but the 7 is right over the pocket. She probably will be playing the 7. Makes the 7 superbness, but strokes it pretty good. 4 ball comes off the rail. Okay, Regine going for a safe here. She's left a little peek for Molly to see. Molly needs to return this. You gotta be careful. You're gonna have to play the thin side. You don't want to play the thick hit on the floor. You might want to, but the thick hit can lead you to trouble. Well, Molly's come up to a little bit of a containment. Regine can see the 4. I think that's a pretty good shot from Molly there. Regine is calling the 4. Playing this off to 10. Yep, she was. She was trying to play that off of the 10 ball. Molly made a good shot on the 4. And she's looking at the 5 here. Overstroked it just a little bit. She stepped out of that shot. Not quite confident it could go, and needed a little bit of outside English to throw that 5. Jean gonna come right up on the 6. 2 ways to play this. You can just come out to the middle of the table about where that line ends and get on the 8 in the corner, which is probably the best bet. Okay, Regine falls pretty good on her corner line here with 8. Oh boy. Ooh. Regine has overstroked that ball, and she is giving the game to Molly. Frustration ensues, grabs the rack, and she says, let's rock. Ooh, I know that little bit of jitters right there. Pool players know what that little bit of buck fever feels like, or 8-ball fever, or ball before the 8-ball trying to get shaped. It's always a tough one. Okay, Regine Lane behind first time in this match, 4-5, breaking rack number 10. 8-ball is pocketed. Gonna have a little look-see at the 1, which isn't bad. You can take a shot at the 1, still play 2-way, shape to the 2. No, she's gonna play safe here. I know that stop shot safe, getting away from me too. Frustrating. Regine just needs to forgive herself. Let that one go. Get back and making balls. Molly gonna make a touch hit here, but I don't think anything pushed rail. I don't think Regine's gonna have ball in hand here. This table looks a lot better with ball in hand from there. One ball down. Move the 2 to the 3. Just drilling a 3-ball cut. Doing herself with a 4-ball bank. Or safe shot. I think she's opting to go across the top of this and get behind the 7 with the 2-ball. And she's just going to use the 6. Okay. Looks like she's left Molly a little bit of a look at from Molly's point of view, the left side of the 4, our right side. Molly's going for a rub here. Oh, gonna bump the cue ball. I'll try to bump the 5 ball with this. I think she was wanting to get past that. Eugene taking a look at the 4 to the 5 here. Playing a little bit of outside English, hits the 4 just a touch thick. He's just sitting right in the jaws. Molly's turn to shoot. Molly gonna come up a little short here. She is shaking her head, giving herself a little smile. Well, now Molly's gonna have to make something up here. I think the straight bank hits the 9. You're going to have to create a little bit of angle here. Oop. She has went by the 5 on the way in and the way out, leaving Regine the ball in hand on the 5. Let's go take a look at our live scores here. Christy Palmer looks like she's still up 4-2. Let's refresh that. Okay, 5 ball pocketed, shaped on the 6. Ooh, Lisa Tran and Christy Palmer tied 4-4. Marion Poole's up 2-0 on Julie Frazier. And after this point match, we are going to be down to 1 table. Because nobody else can play until these ones play out. Here, the Gina's missed the 6 here. Letting Molly back in the rack. Molly is right-handed though. This would be a great shot for Jean being a lefty. Molly going for the Q extension. Careful with this. She needed a bump. She got a bump. Molly coming right under the 9 here. That's pretty decent. This is quite workable. Oh, Molly just jumped out of her skin there. Doing the head shake. But she has left it pretty much straight across side to side here. I think Regine's laying a bank here. Just nails it. Giving herself about a 55-45 look at the 10 ball. All right, we have us hill, folks. And Molly Oliver has the break on the hill. Yep, these ladies keeping it exciting. Update, Marion Poole is up 2-1 on Judah Fraser. Christy and Lisa are still tied 4-4. All right, Molly Oliver to break Hill. It is a race to 1. All right, we have a 2 ball down. We have a look at the 1. Molly just got to decide what she wants to do here with the 1. If you play the 1 in the corner, you're going to have to come back over to the 3. Molly taking a good look at her options here. Possibly I might cut the 1 a little bit to what we see as our left and her right. And maybe get the cue ball behind the 3. She says, screw it, I'm going to go for it. She may or may not have a look at the 3 here. She's looking possibly off the rail. Molly seems like she, oh no. Thought Molly might get out her jump stick there and play that shot. I think she's hoping that Regine makes the final mistake in this rack. don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's the 7 to the 8 shape, I think, is the real killer on this. Yes, sir, John. We are hill. See Christy out in the room. Christy looks like she's up 5-4. Yeah. Regina taking the angle to get through the best stroke room here to get over to the 4. Right. She's forced a little bit of a back cut here on the 4. The 5 goes in both corner pockets, both side pockets, and the upper right corner pocket. Right out, fairly straight in on the 5. She's got to decide what she wants to do with her shape here. She just plays the 5 straight in, stop, the fair bit of draw. Leaving herself a little angle shot on the 6. She missed with just a touch of inside English. Oh, she goes to the outside, goes around the 7. Well, she's left herself pretty darn straight on the 7. Needs to be a back about where the cue ball is, or in that line. Good shape on the 8. Jean taking her time here. I would. It's hill, 4 balls left. Take a point match? Absolutely. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, Jean looks like she's playing a little bit of follow here. Strokes it pretty good. She does get a shot angle on the 8. Jean seems like she's really bearing it down. Her Jean playing perfect shape back to her 9 ball. Excellent shot. Stop punch on the 9 ball. Slice that. 10 ball in the side pocket. Okay, folks. All right. Jean Lane takes down this hill match 6-5. So we are going to be down to 1 table. And as soon as Christy Palmer and Lisa Tran finish, I believe every other match can be on the table. I'm going to talk to Pooh here for a second.